So, things I've done to make my life easier with the CFX.
It's a great machine, but it has some flaws. I'll explain. One of the biggest annoyances from this machine is that, well, one, I would say the small tank, but that's kind of also one of the pluses because since it's small, it's compact, right? But the small tank sucks when it comes to foam issues. Secondly, the drain, to drain it, it's a really freaking, it's a mess. You try to drain it, even if you use one of the corners to, like, spout the water out, it still makes a mess. So you don't want to do that inside the customer's house, because I've done that, learned my lesson. Don't do it. I mean, it gets everywhere. So to combat that, I put a small little bulkhead fitting right there with the cap. So then all I do is I tilt back the tank, I unscrew it, and then I tilt it forward, and it drains out the rest of the water. I tried using this before to spill it out, but it's not as clean. So that comes in handy real good. Secondly, obviously this is a solar just extractor and continuous pump out machine. There's no water pump to it, so then I just provided my own little pump on top of that. May not look the cleanest, but for now that's what I'm using. I was thinking about putting it inside a little toolbox, so it's just compact, easy to carry. I'll do that in the future possibly. And then I just put the same hoses that rotovac uses for their pump out. I cut it up, and I pretty much just adapted the fittings to it so I could use that as the ones to obviously the heck, so I could use it. The heck is that noise? So I could use it, my bad, so I could use it to connect my hose lines. And then the other one is leading to where the clean water is, which I'm using a bucket. So pretty much the way I set this up is I put it right next to the toilet. I run the pump out to the toilet, and then I run the clean water hose into the bathtub where I fill up the bucket with hot water. And there you have it. Also, this is the older model, which comes with the dual two-stage vacs, which are low amp motors, and they're okay. They get the job done, but I wanted more power, so I went ahead and added 2 electrovac motors in here. And man, does this thing make some freaking power now. I had to put another cord. It was a 1 cord. I had to put another cord individually to the extra, or to the other motor, because it couldn't run off of 1 cord. And I gotta tell you, this thing has a lot of power. At 50 feet, this thing has amazing suction. I've actually ran 150 feet 2-inch hose. It runs great. I would compare this a lot to the ZX motors. The only difference I see is that the ZX motors will build up its what you might call it, its lift and its CFM once it has gotten sealed. This doesn't build up its vacuum like the way that the ZX motors do, but it still has a sufficient amount of power to run 150 hose. To run 150 hose. 150 feet of hose. My bad. Anyways, and it's still that powerful. So it could be used as an ETM by itself, but when I'm bringing it into the house, so I could use that as a portable, so I could use obviously the hot water from the tap water, and it makes it so much easier because now I don't have to carry so much crap in my van. Literally everything just fits in like the little back cargo area, with the exception of having some stuff in the middle, but I have used from my minivan rather than just piling it up with all the stuff that I was using for ETM. But yeah, dude, or sorry, yeah, guys. So upgrades were the vacs, the pump, the water pump, the little spout for cleaning, and I believe that's it. That's it. And then you want to shorten the length on the pump out hose because it's so annoying. The hose that they have, I mean, it's great for when you need to reach your disposable, water site, and you obviously need some longer hose. But in this situation, it's just dumping straight to the toilet. The shorter the better, because then you don't have to walk 25 or 50 feet of hose just to clean out the water, which is a super messy thing too. That's another drawback that I don't like. But with the short hose, it's completely fine. Anyways, guys, that's pretty much it. I'll show you guys a quick demo of how I set it up. CFX, hose to pump out, hose to water supply, whether via shower head or fill up the tub or bucket, whatever. Cord. Okay, going a long ways. Now repeat this process for the second cord. Cords are on. Now solution line hose. Repeat process. Just for the sake of demonstration, I'm just gonna leave it outside.
This thing sounds like a monster. Wow. It's sealing through the freaking concrete.
There it is. Right now it's just straight to the bucket with the hot water. Fill up maybe 2-3 buckets. That way it gives you 15 gallons. Cleans about 3 rooms. Running 50 feet, and man, that freaking suction is crazy. That thing has airflow, man. So, you know, making your life easier using some reels and walking them rather than uncoiling them. That'll save you a lot of time. Anyways, that's it for the demo video.